Your Excellency, we are ever grateful, and may the Almighty Allah continue guide and protect His Excellency the President from all the disbelieving people, both within and without, and to continue to grant him wisdom, conviction, and courage to steer the affairs of this great nation to even higher heights. I wish to also applaud the support and encouragement of my fellow cabinet ministers, in particular, Honorable Fatou Lamin Faye, Honorable Faye Jerejef, Honorable Mas Aksigay, Honorable Keba Toure, the Minister of Finance and Economic Affairs. He was very supportive. Thank you very much, Honorable. We also thank the entire government machinery that put grease on our elbows to overcome challenges and arrive at the goalpost that we were set. Your Excellency, special thanks to the Secretary General and Minister of Presidential Affairs. You know, I call the guy several times a day and night. Most of the time, if he's busy, I send him a text message. And I say, SG, did you receive my message? He was very supportive. Thank you. I'm sorry for harassing you. Your Excellency, special thanks and appreciation goes to Honorable Francis Litimboch. Honorable Francis Litimboch is the Chair and Production Director of the Musical Jamboree, also supporting the Chairman of the National Center for Arts and Culture for the cultural carnival procession you are about to witness. Mr. Mboy, thank you very much. We are grateful. Also, thanks and appreciation goes to Mr. Tombong Sedi. Mr. Tombong Sedi was everywhere doing everything, and Mr. Tombong Sedi appointed himself as a mission of honor to our brother Mutabaruka, self-appointed. I also wish to thank the Lord Mayors of Banjul and the Kanifing municipality. Thank you very much, both of you. I wish to thank the women and youth mobilizers, as well as the governors of the 5 administrative regions for their unflinching support. We thank the women of the Gambia, the youth, the cultural troops, the school children, and our local and international press. We also thank Dahaba, even though he's not wearing proper green today. We thank our sponsors, Gamtel Gamcel, Africell, for their support, Gambia Ports Authority, Social Security and Housing Finance Corporation, Gam Petroleum, Gambia Civil Aviation Authority, Trust Bank, Grantee Trust Bank. We also owe a debt of gratitude to the Gambia Hotel Association, to the Travel and Tours Association of the Gambia, to the Association of Small Scale Enterprise in Tourism. We thank the entire tourism fraternity for your support. You provided the beds, you provided the food, and you provided the drinks. And I hope with this message of gratitude, you will not send me invoices. Marion, please take note. I have exhausted my budget, so the only way I can repay you is to say thank you. Please, no invoices after this festival. We also thank Banjul Breweries. Banjul Breweries provided us with 500 crates of soft drinks. Yesterday, they served 150 crates at the stadium. Today, you'll be served again by Banjul Breweries. Your Excellency, EPM, under the dynamic leadership of Honorable Silawari Ndaunjai, did exceptionally well. That particular tent was a creation of this lady. She was here from last night to today to make sure our brothers and sisters feel something of Africa and something of the Gambia. This is from EPM Sirawali Ndao. I'm sure the invoice she submitted, what she did is far greater than the invoice value. Finally, Your Excellency, my ministry and the National Organizing Committee would like to thank Gambians for all their support and for coming out in full force to participate in this grand opening of the 11th edition of the Roots Homecoming Festival. Before I take my seat, I would like to recognize the presence of Honorable Kababajo, or should I say, His Excellency Kababajo, His Excellency Yankuba Toure, our able chairman of the Gambia Tourism Board, Bakari Jame, is also present. We thank you all for coming, and we are ever so grateful. Your Excellency, I invite you all to participate effectively in all other programs, especially in Kanilai and at the regatta at the Banjul Wharf. Your Excellency, dear participants, I thank you very much for listening. May the Almighty Allah reward you all generously. I thank you all.
Thank you very much, Honorable Minister of Tourism and Culture, Honorable Fatumas Job Njai. I'm not too sure whether before the end of the program she will be left with any voice. A round of applause for Honorable Fatumas Job Njai. Ladies and gentlemen, at this point I would want to invite two participants from the diaspora. First, Dr. Julius Garvey. Dr. Julius Garvey, a round of applause for him. Dr. Julius Garvey will deliver a statement on behalf of the people of the diaspora.
Thank you very much for this opportunity to say a few words. Excellencies, Honorable First Mother, and in absentia, Honorable President Alhaji Yahya Jammeh, I would like to say that you have organized a magnificent celebration. I realize how many people are behind this effort, and we can't reward you, as the minister said, but on behalf of the diaspora, I'd like you to know that the effort is very, very much appreciated. And for myself, and I think I speak for most of the diaspora, this is the warmest welcome that I have received anywhere in Africa. So thank you for that. It is indeed something of a coincidence that 100 years ago, my father, Marcus Messiah Garvey, founded the Universal Negro Improvement Association and African Communities League for the unity of African people all over the world. And there's a brother here standing right in front of me that has emblazoned on his t-shirt the saying of my father, Africa for the Africans, those at home and those abroad. Well, 100 years later, my father didn't get to visit Africa, but of course, I am here, and I represent him, and I represent millions of us who were taken from this continent and have been in exile in the diaspora. But we've always looked back to Africa as the motherland. And I'm happy that you have organized this festival, which is a homecoming festival. And it is not simply about tourism, but it's about culture, it's about unity, it's about history, and it's about the spirit of Africa. Because the spirit of Africa is what could not be broken in the Middle Passage. The African spirit is alive and well. And we who are here today represent that spirit and join hands with you to celebrate Africa. And it's more than celebration per se as an entertainment event. We are about the reconstruction of Africa. I had an opportunity to meet